Adam, welcome to the Temi Lowry YouTube channel, bro.
Thanks for having me, mate.
Me and Adam are just vibing at this little beach spot. This beach is probably the nicest place that I've ever been in my life. I don't feel like I'm in a real place. Maybe you saw my Instagram story, me stood in the Fountain of Youth with the Pirates and Caribbean songs in the background. But this video, Adam, well, we're gonna make a video for the viewers about what to do when you are low on motivation, when you've got no inspiration, you're just struggling to wake up every day and get the work done. You don't have much energy right now. What to do when you're low on motivation? Do you feel that you've ever gone through like a period of your life where you've experienced that with your business?
No, not with my business, I'll be real.
Okay,
Even
he's a
when,
stud.
Yeah,
He's a stud.
Even
Of
when I
course.
was getting like no results, I just understood like, why I started it and my situation. I think because I hate the 9 to 5. Like I got some serious beef with the 9 to 5. I understood like you look at all these people, like successful people, their journeys. It wasn't easy. So I understood I'm gonna if you're chasing something worthwhile, it's gonna be difficult. And just having like a why you're doing it. Just track back like okay, like I started because I was unhappy with my situation. I wasn't enjoying the 9 to 5. So if I give up now, I'm going to be in the same situation because like you're not going to get any results if you're slacking. So just understanding why I started, remembering why I started, that always kept me motivated. And it was something that I learned only through like on my journey. So you got to chase something that you're obsessed with.
Yeah,
If you're truly obsessed with something, you're not going to care because if you are there, giving up, you stop, you start. Even with the gym, a lot of people, they start the gym, they say they want to get in shape, and then they'll start for 6 months, not see results, give up.
Yeah, it's because they focus on the results too much.
Yeah.
Isn't it? They like determine their mood and their energy levels by the results. When instead you've got to focus on the inputs, innit?
Yeah, 100%.
That's one thing that I'll say about Adam. Like as one of my students, Adam's been one of my students now for maybe what? How long you been a student for, bro?
Since October.
Since October.
Yeah.
And one thing about Adam as well is like he's gonna, as soon as he gets back from this trip in Thailand, he's gonna be quitting his job.
Yeah.
Which is sick. Big milestone right there. So in 4 months to be my student, we finally got him to a point where now he's gonna quit his job. Big jump. And one thing that I can say about Adam compared to some of the other students, because I've had many students over the past 15 months, Adam is someone where if I tell him to do something or I tell him to implement something, he always just does it, no matter what. There's no questions about it. There's no, don't feel motivated. Like, Adam just does the inputs every single day, and that's why he's a fucking stud, right? But for me, I would say that I definitely do go through periods because like I'm super like extreme with everything in life. I'm so extreme, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like I will go completely all in, like working 14 hours a day, not speaking to anyone, I'm just grinding, and then I'll get burnt out.
Yeah.
So I do go through periods where like I'm kind of like low energy. I'm struggling to think of video ideas, or I'm struggling to think of what I should talk about on like the group call or something for alpha setters.
Yeah.
Lack an inspiration. And I'd say one thing that I've learned the most throughout my self-improvement journey is in those periods where you feel low on energy, you feel low on motivation, you feel low on inspiration, the biggest advice that I could give to people watching this video, of course, everything that Adam said, spot on. You need to know your why. You need to be obsessed with the journey, and you need to focus on the inputs. But the main advice that I can give, which is actually an action step that you can go and take, is to surround yourself with nature. Do you hear that?
Yeah.
Nature.
Yeah.
Like, go like, on a walk, like to the country park. Gedling Country Park, that's like my go-to spot. I'll always go to the country park.
And I've always, even like when I've started my journey, I've always made sure to like take time away and go on walks, because that is something that's just relaxing.
OP, bro.
Yeah, and then like, I always used to listen to music, but since like, we're speaking about like, even just like being with your thoughts, like understanding like, why you're doing what you're doing, like how far you came, it's OP. It's just so relaxing, just like being in with nature.
So, feminine energy, it inspires us as men. Of course it does. Like, we'll see like a beautiful girl and we want to go conquer the world for this girl. Like wars have started over this shit. Feminine energy is always going to inspire masculinity. And nature is just like a pure form of feminine energy. Like it is literally, you being in nature, you're just extracting all of this feminine energy that's going to inspire you and give you that inspiration back, give you that motivation back, and give you that creative flow. You can take that one step further as well. You can ground yourself. You can go barefoot and just start walking around the beach or walking around the forest, nature. Ground yourself. Be one with nature, God's creation. Infinite ideas, bro.
Yeah, I hear that. Yeah.
That's like my autistic inspiration tip is just go take your shoes off, bro, and just go walk through a forest.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
it's
I
sick.
hear that. I definitely think there will be a point where I'm sort of I do lack the motivation, because right now I think because it was such a massive goal, man, to quit the 9 till 5, and then because the 9 to 5, it always just reminds me okay, this is what you're doing, because you have a bad day, all right, now I need to go home, I need to grind, otherwise I'm forever gonna be here. There will be times when especially when you're up, at home by yourself, no one to really keep you in check. It can be a lot easier to fall into bad habits, get distracted, and then nowhere to really just remind that this is why you're doing it, because that 9 till 5 is.
That's the thing, especially once you quit your job as well. It's now all the motivation is you've achieved the first mission.
Yeah.
You sort of live a comfortable life, and it's you need that to just realign yourself with what's important.
Yeah, I hear that.
One nature is just an OP deep work buff as well. Your deep work capacity actually increases from being in nature. I read that in actually the deep work book, I think by Cal Newport. But if we go into the specifics of being with nature, the best source of inspiration for me personally is being in the mountains. Being in the mountains, being really high up, being able to see just how big the world is, and just being in the mountains for some reason just gives me so many great ideas and so much inspiration. There's something just very powerful about mountains, bro.
Yeah.
When I was in Switzerland, bro, I just felt so inspired. Since I've been back from Switzerland, I've just got so much inspiration.
Yeah. Do you think there's a reason behind that, or?
Bro, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I think because it's kind of badass being in the mountains.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know what about it, but it's empowering, bro. I swear. Also, living a high energy lifestyle as well. When you just live life on a high frequency, then it's going to be a lot harder to actually go into those have those ups and downs, because you're just on a high frequency. You get more. You're attracting more ideas. You're attracting more results. You're attracting more wins, more friends around you as well that you can brainstorm ideas
That's what I
of.
was about to say. Yeah, just surrounding yourself with other people as well. Of course, in the same space as you, just having people around you, because you're gonna see them winning. They're gonna have ideas. You can just bounce around ideas, and you don't want to be that person that when everybody else around you's working, you're just there on your phone or lying in bed, because no one wants to be that guy that's everyone else is winning, he's just just taking it easy, relaxing. That's also gonna help you kick your ass into gear as well.
It's hard to wake up every day and not be motivated when we are literally staying. We've been living for the past month in literally £1 million fucking villa at the top of an island. It's hard to not be motivated when you wake up and just see the sun rising from your £1 million villa.
Yeah, it's mad. Yeah.
And just being surrounded by the boys as well. The boys are grinding. We all want to one-up each other, so it's
they can hold you accountable.
There's not really room for those ups and downs. There's not room for it, because we're all just living a high energy life, and we're all just bouncing off each other all day.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so we wake up, we train, and then we get something to do. Then we start grinding all day. It's a perfect life, and like you said, you can't help but feel motivated because you are on a high for the whole entire day.
You don't need to be rich to be able to do that either. You just need good friends. You don't need to stay in a £1 million villa like we are.
It's been a community Alpha Setters. You see everyone plugging the wins all the time. You're damn, man, I haven't had a win in this long, and this person's posted back-to-back wins. You want to compete with them, and again you just get inspired.
Yeah, you just need boys around you. You just need to start networking. You need to find your community, people that you fit in with, people that you get along with, and just embrace yourself in the culture there. Don't just be a social autist. Don't just be the guy that joins a program but doesn't interact with the other guys in the group and doesn't go to any of the actual meetups. Embrace yourself in the community. Surround yourself with brothers. And when you've got boys around you, you're just going to naturally live on a higher frequency. You're going to be so much more productive. You're going to get so many more ideas. And it's going to feel fun. The journey is going to feel more fun. It's going to be less about the results and more about the journey. And that's what's important.
Yeah, no, that's a great point.
But yeah, bro, thank you for joining me on my YouTube channel,
No problem.
bro. Do you want to shout yourself out or something?
Yeah, yeah.
Socials?
So my Instagram is at the moment it's CEO Adam Hurd. Then also my YouTube channel is Adam Hurd 04.
Yeah, thank you, bro.
No
Respect.
problem.
Keep grinding, boys.